And we back like a butt crack, ready to eat your nutsack. It is Tales from the Mick. I am your host, Steve Hill, with my best friend, William. Say what up, William. Top of the morning.
Good morning to you, laddie.
Trying to figure out what I'm going to fucking play. Dead by Daylight was a bust. This is episode 4. We had fucking technical difficulties on the first one, so I decided to just cut it and we'll start a new one. Still trying to figure out what to play. If anybody ends up joining the chat room and has any suggestions, please let me know. Anything retro, preferably Super Nintendo.
You gotta give the people what they want.
You know what we should do? Sometime we should play Repo.
That would be a good one. The only thing I have with Repo, and don't get me wrong, it's fun just to kill time with.
I've
But
only played it
does
once.
get old after a while.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because you're doing basically the same thing, except you're just going in and grabbing more and more merchandise. But I think that'd be a fun one to have. Not just you and me, but I think John, Connor, and Charlie to play with us.
For sure.
Because I think you can have up to like 8 players per match.
It is 12:46 p.m. Thursday, 4/30, 2026. And I have to work at 5:30, so I will be off probably around 5 today. Will's gonna be with me probably until what time you gotta meet up? You said about 4:30, so you'll probably be off around
About
4-ish.
4:30. Yeah.
So you
But
get
I wanted
ready.
to stick around, bullshit with you, get some dialogue in, and I don't know, just
That still gives us plenty of time. That gives us like fucking 3 hours on live stream. Plenty of fucking time at this point.
so.
Or, oh no,
Prior
it's
to
more
the
like
tech,
2. Either way, my
so
clock's off.
yeah, prior to the technical difficulties, I was talking to Steve about how uh, the last couple horror movies that I've watched, made in the last, I'd say, 10 years, I think I was saying that adding like, some short like Super 8 footage, of some like horrible things that have happened, with in these horror movies. I think with Super 8 footage, I think that just adds a lot more to the grimness, which makes it seem more eerie. And I did figure out that movie that uh, where I first kind of started to notice it. It was that movie called Sinister. It came out, I think it came out in like 2012. And not to like say too much to ruin it, but they used the Super 8 footage to like show like all the fucked up shit that happened to these families that got murdered in the movie, and it correlates to like the overall plot. But anyway, um, I do like that. I think it just adds a sense of eerie. Like it makes my spine chill. I'm like, ooh.
What's the
And
movie
what's
that you
funny
watched
is
that bothered you the most?
that bothered me in what way? Like it
Like
just
just when you turned them when the movie was over, you were like, "Fuck." Anything that
like
ever
that was
really
just
shook you up, where you were like, "God damn."
that's a good one. I have several right off the bat. I would say the most recent one I saw that made me feel like that was Smile. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yes. I've never seen it, but I've
You
heard of it
know,
for sure.
yeah, like anybody that's been cursed like with that entity, like they have like a week until they die, but right before they do, they just have like this very creepy, eerie smile. It's so unnerving. Like I never thought I'd be more like I never thought I could be like made uncomfortable just by seeing that. The other one, man, I don't know. That was just the most recent one. I don't know. I'll have to think on that. But how about you?
Um, the one that probably like really shook me up the most. Hmm. Dude, it's not even a scary movie. It's just the concept of it really fucked with me. It's a movie called Mean Creek. It's got
Okay.
Josh Peck in it from like when we were kids or whatever, from Drake and Josh.
Mm-hmm.
And like he plays like a dickhead bully, and he's mean as shit to all these kids. And like all the kids finally decide, they're like, you know what, fuck this dude, we're gonna take this guy out. And then when they go to try to take him out, like they already start feeling bad about it, so they kind of change their mind. And then like halfway through their trip, with what they're like planning on doing, they decided, they're like, we know we're not going to do it anymore. We're not going to fucking do that. That's fucked up. We can't kill the kid. And then he ends up falling out of the boat and drowning, and nobody helps him because he's such an asshole. But like nobody helps this kid. And so he literally just sits there and like fucking drowns in the water, and nobody fucking comes to his aid or tries to even fucking help him at all. Like, and
Mm.
so, and then the rest of the movie is them kind of like trying to figure out how they're gonna like get rid of his body and stuff. And I mean, it's just, you can tell that like in that moment, it's just very like they're they're so fucked, and they know they're fucked, and it's just like an impending doom type situation. There's like no clean way out of it. But I saw it like when I was young, so it kind of stuck with me. It's not even the most scary movie, but it made me feel very unsettled the whole time I watched it.
I will say this, and this movie still unsettles me to this day. And I don't know if it's because of just the generation or the year like time frame that this movie was made, but dude, I still get like chills from watching like The Exorcist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was just something about 70s horror that just hit so much more different than any other decade or generation of horror movies. And that one right there, just like I can watch it, but there are just certain things I'm like, this is so disturbing.
Yeah, it's a
Like
very like it's a weird one.
like I actually heard that when that movie premiered, I think when did that movie come out? Hang on, I'm gonna look that up. I want to say it was like early mid 70s, but let me figure it out. Exorcist.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think it's like mid late 70s, I think.
Yeah, so this one, so The Exorcist came out in 1973, and I remember, I don't remember where I heard this, but there was like when that movie actually premiered, apparently like people like were throwing up in the movie theater. In fact, there were actually some women who went into labor while they were watching the movie in theaters because of just the sound effects and just the fact that this is like the first of its kind horror movie at the time.
Right.
Which, I mean, doesn't seem like much now, but like if you really think about it, that's crazy. That something like as simple as a movie can do that to people.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fucking wild shit that happened with horror back in the day. Like fucking like they used to burn comic books that were like horror comics and shit, and like say it was like, this is all the devil's work, and like, crazy, Christian mothers would flip out and like have like mass burnings. That's when they were like burning Zeppelin records and shit. And
Oh yeah, with old rock and roll albums because they thought it was like the devil's music.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 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 yeah. trying to think.
Are you
Yeah, 'cause
playing
The
anything?
Exorcist, that was definitely one. No, I'm waiting for this game to download, so I'd rather have it completed here sooner rather than later. I'm re-downloading the Call of Duty bundle. I'm like, I can't think of anything else that I really feel like actually getting into right now except for that. I know that the new ones were kind of controversial, and in some way I agree, but it's like, yeah, it's a game that I'm familiar enough and I've played enough to where like I wouldn't mind, just killing time playing that for a little bit. But
It's not bad. It's
in
just
order
the
to make
same
sure,
game that gets repackaged. It's fine. I like it. I
yeah,
go through spurts of playing it. It's the same game every time. And plus, they always take out the
like
fucking party games, which is like my favorite part.
yeah, like I'm right there with you. Like I'll go through spurts with it. Like I'll probably play this for the next few weeks, get sick of it, and then I'll find something else to fuck with for a little bit.
Right.
I did add another game to my wish list that I did see gameplay for on TikTok not that long ago. And it looks, I mean, it's not like new or anything. It's a 12 or $13 game, but it looks fun just to like kill time with. It's called Storm Chasers. And all you do is you just drive around and I guess this just region, and all you do is you just chase tornadoes, I think. Looks fun enough.
How much is it?
I think it was like $13 last I checked. Let me pull it up. Okay. Damn it. Where is it?
I mean, even so, for that price tag, I mean, even if you play it fucking once,
Yeah, it's not like I spent like a good amount of money on it.
what are you giggling at?
Uh, uh, just watching. So I'm rewatching The Black Phone, and there's a scene in it where the kid's watching a 1950s horror movie, and you can tell like he's not like allowed to watch shit like this. He's watching this shit for the first time. And he's like, "Oh my god!" He's like, while his dad's passed out drunk. Yeah, he's watching this like trying to and basically in stealth mode, and he's like covering his mouth, like, "Oh my god, like what the fuck." Do you remember like I don't know if you ever were like that, but was there ever a movie that you watched as a kid where you're like, what the, like you're trying not to freak out, and you're just like watching like something like in straight like just in pure shock?
Um, I remember like trying to sneak and watch Howard Stern on E, like being young, and like because I remember they would show like the that's where like they would show like almost boobs was on E. So I remember like sneaking downstairs and like fucking like turning the TV on and being like, "Shh, everybody, shut up, be quiet. This is where they show boobs." Like,
Yeah, no, it was funny. And speaking of Howard Stern, I still like I got a way better idea on how like Howard Stern was when you showed me
private
when you told me
parts.
about that movie Private Parts. Yeah, yeah.
I remember seeing that super young. Like I was really young seeing private parts. That sounds really bad. But fucking yeah, no, I mean it was a wild movie though. Like it's funny. It's also half of it's somewhat true. It's I mean, it's definitely entertaining. It's still one of those things every once in a while I'll throw on.
Oh my god! I didn't catch how you said that. Until...
Well, don't hang on
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry. That was funny. But anyway, yeah. I would say for me, like God, I think I was like 8 years old when I saw like my first like probably what would have been probably my first like actual horror movie. And mind you, not to make ourselves like sound terribly old, but this is when like everybody had like Dish Network and cable TV, right? And I remember I was like, I think it was like 8 or 9 years old, and I was like flipping through channels just trying to see what was on, and I think it was on the Sci-Fi Channel. They had the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead, and I remember hearing about like Dawn of the Dead. You know, the story about zombies and this, that, and the other. But at that age, I didn't quite understand like what zombies were. I was just so used to like seeing like animated stuff like that. Like from like Scooby Doo or from other from some other kids show I used to watch. Well, I turn it on and I make it through. I would say like the first like 30 minutes of it, and then I think I ran into my bedroom like scared as shit. And because I was so shocked from it, I was like staring out my bedroom window, like looking out, like making sure there weren't any zombies. And if there was, I was gonna straight hide.
Yeah, but that's the best
But
though. Like that's the shit you'll never forget because you didn't have any past experience with it. So the first time is like the best when you get that super scared. Like I remember getting Chucky like from the video store at like 6 years old, and like I adore Chucky now. Like that's literally like my favorite horror like thing ever. That's why all my posts are fucking little Chucky rips and shit. But anyways, fucking I remember like doing that and like fuck. I remember like going home and popping it in the VHS player because yes, it was VHS players back then. It was not DVDs. And then like fucking like shitting my pants and being like, look at this little mean redheaded bastard ruining everybody's day. And he's just fucking
yeah,
so little he can hide anywhere. And then I remember like going to sleep and shit. And then I remember waking up my grandma and be like, Grandma, Chucky's in my closet. And Grandma was like, he is not in your closet. And I was like, she's like, who is? And I said, Chucky. She goes, Chucky? And I go, don't fucking say his name. Like, I remember like yelling about it and being like, why would you do that? He's gonna come out. Like, fucking stupid. Like, I remember being so mad. Why would you do that, Grandma? He's definitely gonna fucking kill me now. Like, fucking, oh my god. Yes, Chucky's hiding in your closet. I was like, oh god.
like you just feel a sense of dread.
Oh, I'm shitting my pants, dude. I'm fucking like, man, Chucky can hide everywhere. He's little, he's fast, he's mean, he bites, he's got a knife. Like, man, you're fucked.
He's gonna fuck your world up.
And you ain't even gonna see it coming. He's so little. He's gonna cut your Achilles tendon before you even know it happened. So like fucking yeah, I remember like that was like my first, and I think that's why I also adore Chucky the way I do because he was kind of like my first like that and the Tales from the Crypt. That also happened really young for me. Like I was like 7 when my dad was like, "You got to watch this shit at least once," and I was like, "What is it?" And like, he put it on, and I remember just being immediately like taken by it and like being like, "Oh my god, what the fuck am I watching?" And then after that, every week on AMC, they used to play it at midnight, and my dad would record it on a VHS tape, commercials and all. And then the next weekend, when I'd go to his house and shit, I'd go over and fucking yeah, and then I'd have some new Tales from the Crypt to watch. But yeah, man, that shit's the best. Because you'll never have that sort of stuff again in your life. Because you're a full-grown man now. You're not scared of shit. Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you might be scared of a little something here and there in life, but, you know, you're not scared of the boogeyman anymore.
No, I mean, but like I just remember like after watching that Dawn of the Dead movie like for the very first time, that was probably like the one horror movie, like probably the first one I watched. Now, mind you, I didn't watch the entire thing because I shat a brick, after seeing like the first 30 minutes of it.
Sure.
And I just remember, you know what I mean? And mind you, like my parents, I mean, obviously like, a good parent would not want your kid to, watch that shit that young. And the fact that I snuck into it and like just was able to find it the way I did, like yeah, I got caught because I remember I was locked in my bedroom. I think I locked myself in the bedroom for like I think God, I like
For
for like
two
a couple
weeks.
hours until like damn near like I was like and then my parents like my parents were like, "Will, what the fuck's
You're
wrong
like,
with
Mom,
you?"
can I
And I
sleep
was
in
like,
bed with you? Shitting your fucking pants. Needs
"Yeah,"
your
and
mom to
I was
save
like,
you.
no, actually my mom didn't even know about it until like first. My dad found out about it. And he was just so confused as to why I was like acting weird and like just hiding out in
He's
my
like, son,
bedroom.
you're
And
acting
I'm
like a
like,
little pussy. What the fuck's wrong with you? You go watch a scary
what
movie
did
I shouldn't have watched.
yeah, that was pretty much it. It was like, well, what did you like? He was like, because he was asking, like, well, what did you watch? And I was like, Dawn of the Dead. And I was like, you mean that zombie movie? And I was like, yeah. And he laughed. I was like, that's what you're. He was like, that's what you're. That scared you. I was like, yeah. I didn't think zombies did that. I thought they were just slow, undead, dumbasses. I didn't think that they were like they would run after you and straight up just start devouring people like manwiches. And they're like, "Oh yeah, they'll do that." I'm like, zombies are real? And he's like, "No, they're not real, dipshit."
And then bath salts happen.
And then yeah, and then he leaves and he says, "They could be though," and that's it. And I'm like, like just leaving it completely open ended. My dad used to do that all the fucking time. Like, and as I got older, he started my dad was such a fucking smart ass. Like where he would like right
Hey,
before I like
Willie,
left for school or
do
got
you
off the
wanna do
bus.
you wanna
What?
try to be on stream? Do you want me to try to get you on stream? Like get your
I thought we
picture.
were this whole time.
No, I mean to like get your picture on stream.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Stream your screen to me. The cam. Okay, now let me see. I might be able to do this now. I think I got it figured out. Here we go. Tell me if you appear on your Twitch or on my Twitch. You have it up, right?
Give me just a sec.
You definitely am not. Let me see. I might have to do it like that, or I might have to do it like this. I don't know if I can do it like this, but if I can't. All right. Liam, do you see yourself on stream?
No.
How about now?
I mean, when you are like in that little tab where you can switch screens, I can see it. Oh, there we are.
I'll just
There
put.
I am. Oh, now I'm gone.
Oh,
Okay, there I am.
I
Now I'm not.
know. I'm trying to figure out how to keep you to stay.
I want to stay and look pretty for the audience.
Problem is when I click my game, you go away, so I'm gonna do it this way, but.
Go ahead and spit this in out.
Uh, go to go to Quick Stop. All right, now stream your screen. Aha.
Did you get it to work?
I'm literally just about to. Display capture. Will's stream. Boom. Boom. Anybody? Move. That's Will stream.
About halfway through this install. Thank God.
Gotcha.
Yay!
Boom. Got it.
Right on.
Hi, Liam.
Then.
By the way, if anybody wants to date our friend Connor, just reach out to us. We're trying to find him love. He deserves somebody nice. Brockman, if you're watching this, I hate you. Fuck. Ooh. Ah! Almost fucking had it. Ah!
No.
Fucking Zelda. Fucking Zelda. This is actually my favorite game of all time. I could play this shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What's your favorite game of all time, Will?
Oh God, I knew you were gonna ask me that.
You
I
gotta-
don't know, man.
You gotta have a couple.
I was gonna say I don't have one, but I have several. Only because I'm such a huge Star Wars nerd, I would say the OG Star Wars Battlefronts have a very special place in my heart.
I knew that one was coming.
Yeah, that there's just something about it that was like, yeah, those are both 1 and 2 are definitely up there for sure. I would say that OG Mario Kart. I think the one that came out for the 64, that's up there.
Just Mario Kart 64. OG Mario Kart was like Super Nintendo. That was like the way back. That one's like 16-bit.
Mario.
Yeah, you like the more 3D.
Yeah. Trying to think what else. I know this is jumping it to like a more recent time, but Red Dead 2, I think, arguably has like one of the best storylines I have ever played for a video game.
Absolutely.
I think the production, the dialogue, the plot was all very well thought out. So that's
It's probably the most
definitely up
detailed
there.
game ever really made.
Oh, 100%. And not only that, but like I've never felt like a certain way towards not just one character, but for all of them. Like, not only was I like invested in this game, like as far as entertainment goes, but I was invested in this game emotionally too. It's like I gotta see how this ends. I
Right.
gotta see where this is gonna go. Like I've never had a video game like make me feel like that before.
I was always a
Like-
John Marston guy. I liked Marston a lot, but I also played the first one forever ago.
See, that's the thing is I never played the first one. when
Right,
it
so you
came
didn't have
out.
the feelings for John that I did.
Right.
You went and played the first one later, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because because when I found out that Red Dead 2 was the sequel to the first one, I went ahead and played the first one as well, and I liked it. I don't know, like I never developed like any sort of kinship towards John like you did because you played that one first, but I have nothing but mad respect.
Yeah, when you see it in that order, it changes your perspective. And here's the thing, Rockstar did an amazing thing because everybody, when they initially turned on the game that played the original, was shitty they weren't playing John. Like everybody was like, why am I playing this stupid fuck Arthur? And then by the end, you got people crying for Arthur because of the way it ends. Which, spoiler alert, if you haven't played fucking Red Dead, spoiler alert, final fucking thing. Skip 20 seconds ahead. He fucking dies, and he dies no matter what you do. And fucking, but they make you feel so hard for that character that you didn't give a fuck about. That was the magic that of what it was. Was that like fucking if you played as John Marston, dude, straight up, most people liked Marston and were pissed. I can't play as him. And then they got to play as Arthur. They're like, oh, he's all right, I guess. And then after a little bit, you're like, okay, I really like Arthur too. And then
I think
they still let you play John
I
at the
think
end.
Rockstar anticipated that.
Oh, for sure. There's no way they didn't fucking have some idea that what they were doing. They were trying to manipulate emotion. Like that's what good writers do.
Yeah.
But yeah, loved the first one. The first one was fucking classic. Um, Played it a decent amount. I even played Undead Nightmare back in the day when that first came out.
I never finished that. I know I played the story all the way through for RDR1, and I did start Undead Nightmare, but I never came around to actually finishing it because I think all you had to do was just kill all the zombies on the map.
All right, wish me luck. I'm about to go into a boss battle.
Good luck, Steven. Don't fuck up.
Call me fucking Steven. We're
You
almost...
call me William.
Liam. All right. Are you really gonna make me kill all these fucks? God damn it. Going into the battle with one heart, that's not good. Shit. Fuck. I tried to backtrack to get a heart because I can't go in there with fucking one heart or I'm gonna fucking get cooked. What's your oldest gaming memory? What's the very first thing you ever remember playing video game wise?
I think,
Like from the way
that
back
would've been
when you were young, like very first thing you remember playing.
I would say when my dad had a PlayStation 1
Yeah.
and we we only had like 2 games. I remember. We had that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, and then he had this, I think it was Need for Speed. I can't remember which one, but it was old. And I remember bouncing back and forth playing both those 2 games. Tony Hawk hit me on such a different level.
Oh man.
Like, this was so cool.
You telling me? I was a skateboarder because of fucking Tony Hawk growing up, man. Like I remember fucking playing the games and then shortly after, you know, Tony Hawk was fucking so cool, then it was Bam Margera came out and fucking Bam was so cool and such a dick. Like fucking blowing up all his parents' shit. And you were like, he's so cool.
Yeah.
He wears brimmed hats and fucking acts like an asshole. Like everybody thought he was so not like fuck. Bam's the bomb. Bam's an asshole. If that dude was your friend, you'd fucking want to beat the fuck out of him. Just showing up and destroying your shit all the time. You'd be like, this guy sucks. I'm not inviting him to shit no more. Fucking take his uncle's car and like drop it off the roof and shit. And, like,
yeah, I'm looking at when Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 came out. It came out in 2000.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Like 26 years ago.
I remember playing all of them too. Like I remember playing like fucking like on fucking Game Boy and like on PlayStation and on 64 and on all sorts of shit, man. Like everybody had fucking Tony Hawk. And if you didn't, like it was like you gotta get Tony Hawk. This is the game.
Yeah, dude.
That was the shit. I miss that fucking shit so much. And then Underground came out and fucking everybody flipped out. Underground shut
Yep.
everything down because then you could get off the board and do all sorts of fucking other little shit and parkour around or whatever.
Did you ever play that dirt bike game that came out for like the PlayStation 2? I think it was like MX2 or something like that. You know.
I remember it was like MX versus ATV Unleashed. It was like that shit. I remember that. And then I remember like Crossfade played in the background, like when you queued it up. It was looking
MX
back at me, I see I never really got it. Yeah. Yeah. It was fucking hilarious. And then I remember being like
Dude,
9, being like, I'm destroying.
Yeah, I played the absolute shit out of MX Unleashed because I remember
Fuck yeah.
hearing like I think that was like the first time I ever heard Headstrong. That was like the first time I had ever heard that song, and then there was another one I actually have on my Spotify playlist because I was like digging through like old memories, and I think I had just got back on MX Unleashed, and I finally found what the song names were.
Isn't
I
it-
had all them on my playlist.
Isn't it funny how cringe you are when when you think back to, like to you being a kid?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you think about like all the shit that you went through and like all the shit you did and all the stuff you listened to and
Yeah.
like and you're like, damn it, like I sucked.
Dude, I think about that all the time, dude. Like, I remember just being like, I remember like watching like looking at old photos of me and like some of the family videos that my dad used to make all the time. I was like, oh, what the fuck was wrong with me back then? Why am I such a dork?
Because it's funny. It's funny because like at the time you think you're like, I'm so cool. Like, do you remember like, okay, when's the last time you wore a pair of camo cargo shorts?
Dude, nuts.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
really wish you didn't bring that up.
But like, that's what I'm saying.
I remember wearing cargo shorts like for a good time throughout high school because that was a common thing back then.
Dude,
But
that's what
looking at it
Kohl's
now, I
had.
was like, dude, that's what Kohl's had, and I liked them, and it was just the spring and summer fashion at the time, and then all of a sudden,
now?
I was like, and now I'm like, God, I was such a tool back then.
Oh, got it. Let's go. First-
And then I remember like right after high school, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be doing jeans, and that's a year-round thing now. The only time I don't wear jeans is if I'm going to the gym or if I'm like going to like some event like the Indy 500 or like some festival or music or concert.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Now this is a segment on the show I like to call Secret Cigarette. It's where we don't tell my wife I was smoking in the house today. It's just one cigarette, Will. Maybe.
You're playing a dangerous game, Evan.
Shut up, Will. She fucking tell her neither. Kick my ass. I gotta find a lighter.
I remember the first time. I remember a game that I really loved to play, but I used to crash out on it so much because it was so damn hard. And I ended up getting that when you and Connor helped me get the PS2 emulator. Played the absolute fuck out of it as a kid. It was the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. And I remember just like there were certain levels that I just could not get past as a kid because I kept on dying, and I just never developed a strategy to get around it, and it used to piss me off. Like I used to break controllers because of how like frustrating it was. and then I re-downloaded the game, got it on the PS2 emulator, and I gotten farther than I ever did as a kid. But I'm actually right back where I was. I'm stuck on a level I can't get past
Yeah.
because it's so damn hard. I wouldn't have expected it to like get much harder than than it already was when I was a kid, and I jumped forward like further than I thought I was gonna get, and now I'm at a point where it's like, God damn it, I can't get past this. It's like they really thought of everything.
I'm trying to think if there's anything I really crashed out over. I remember
What
like
was one game that like you got immensely frustrated with because there was just a particular level that you spent hours on hours trying to get past. You just couldn't get past it.
as a kid or as an adult?
Both.
As an adult, it's easy.
Like,
It's the final level on fucking Spider-Man for N64. It's the one where you're jumping through the air ducts. The camera gets all fucked up, and N64's camera already was rough. So, like, trying to get through the last level, it's so hard to navigate. And, like, I've tried it several fucking times, and I still struggle every single time I try to play it.
yeah.
But as a child though, I remember sucking at Doom. I remember not being good at Doom, like the original one for Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I also remember like trying to think. I sucked at like Devil May Cry as a kid too, because my cousin Lars loved that, and he used to play the shit out of it. And he was like, "Try this," and it was fun, but I could never get anywhere. And then he could get everywhere. He knew exactly where everything was, and he had beat it like by the time he was like 8 or 9. It was wild. But
You know, I remember when Guitar Hero came out when PlayStation 2 was still a thing.
having said
And
that,
I
I have
remember
beat Devil
thinking,
May Cry now. I'm just saying. Sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I remember like I remember that game blew up. Like I remember everybody at school was starting to get that game. And my first time ever playing it, I was like well, one I was like 8 years old and hey, what's up, Charlie?
Hello.
What up, mine? Were you on stream?
Heard?
I remember where I got Guitar Hero, and the first time ever playing it as a kid, one, I never quite understood it because I never played an instrument, so I didn't have like an idea for me to like think on like how to play it. So like I gave up on it pretty quickly, and then number two came out. I think Guitar Hero 2 came out. I gave it more of a chance. So I started on easy, and eventually I committed to that game for the longest time, and then I got to expert. But yeah, like I was actually shocked that Guitar Hero never lasted as long as it did. I think the last one I ended up getting was Guitar Hero and Metallica because that was around the time when
That was the best
I
one.
think
I'm biased.
yeah, that was
Metallica is
by
my
far the
favorite
best
band.
one. And I think that was around the time when you and I first started hanging out, and you had told me that there was a Guitar Hero Metallica, which I didn't think I knew about at the time, and I gave it a shot. And that was also the early on stages of me getting into like not just Metallica, but like heavy metal in general.
Yeah.
So it was a good eye opener for me to like, as a kid to get into that.
But you still liked rock. When I met you and you weren't listening to like metal, you were still listening to like some form of metal. Like you liked Sabbath.
yeah.
Like when we were young. That like I
Oh,
remember
yeah.
you having like Black Sabbath T-shirts and stuff, and like
Yeah.
you had AC/DC shirts and like you know what I mean. Like you still were listening to rock music. You just hadn't gotten to that
Yeah,
point.
Led
Your dad
Zeppelin.
didn't listen to like metal like that. He didn't like Metallica and Slayer and shit like that.
Redhead for Exposed Player. Yeah, he gave for me to just have and listen to whenever I wanted, and I used to listen to that on the bus as a kid, and he had everything, dude. He had Sap, he had AC/DC, like a bunch of shit from like the 80s and 90s. And so I remember like. But yeah, that I was listening to like in some form of like like, but it was I never listened to like any of like like the stuff that like was more that came around more time or heavier shit. I started hanging out with you. You broke me into Metallica and a couple other bands, and then as I grew older, I kind of fell into a rabbit hole. And I just kind of started exploring different artists.
Yeah, I liked everything weird.
But I will say the one artist that my parents were more scared. Yeah, like the one artist that my parents were a little concerned about for me that you tried. It took me forever for me to get around to this.
I already know what you're gonna say. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my parents were like, okay, they didn't say it directly like this, but they were like, well, out of all the artists that you've been checking out, above all of them, why Marilyn Manson?
Well, I mean,
and I told them too. I was like, I'm not fully all in on him at the time.
At the time you weren't. Now you are. Now you're like, this guy fucking rules.
Now, yeah, and I'm like, this guy's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck, he's a genius. Yeah, and and it just, like I just was not a huge fan of Marilyn Manson because I thought he was a weirdo. I thought he was
fuck
scary,
yeah, you did.
And I thought he was a weirdo at the longest time. And then I started like, I started, watching some interviews and then just listening to what you had to say about him. And then the more I listened, the more I started, putting two and two together. And now I got like 15, 20 plus songs by him on my, metal playlist, and that has like damn near 1,000 songs on it overall.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very strange person, but at the same time, he writes very good music, and I mean, it takes a minute to really start digging it, but once you start digging it, you're in. I mean, but yeah, I remember fucking like telling my mom, I was listening to Marilyn Manson, and I was like 13, and like she came home, and I'd been on YouTube all day, and I'd heard like 12 Marilyn Manson songs, and I liked them, and I was like, yes, I like Marilyn Manson now, so I'm gonna tell my mom, and my mom was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, was like very like not reciprocative at all in the slightest, and not cool with it. Yeah. She was very like, no. And then it turns out she wasn't even thinking of Marilyn Manson. She was thinking of Sid Vicious from the Sex Pistols. She's like, he stabbed his fucking girlfriend. And I was like, he did what? And she's like, yeah, he stabbed his girlfriend. And I was like, oh, that's not cool. And then fucking ended up doing research, and I was like, Mom, you're wrong.
You know what's funny is even before you got me into Metallica, and when I was listening to my, just with the rock I had, even before that, I never liked any of like the glam rock stuff. I thought it was, I got it, but I was like, every time I heard like bands like Journey or Motley Crue or Def Leppard or anything like that, I don't know, like when I hear their music, I hear like, this is just super 80s.
I like all of those except Motley, or except Def Leppard. I don't like Def Leppard.
But you know what I mean? Like,
that's me.
Like, this is just like, it's like, this is my dad. Like, I'm a kid. It's like, it's my parents' music. Like, I never really cared. Like, I just screamed 80s. Like, just the aesthetic of it. Whereas, like, Sabbath and AC/DC and Metallica and fucking Pantera and all these guys, I never got that feeling. I just felt like it was just within, like, I just felt the genre, the heaviness.
Right. Well, Crew was putting on a front. Like, Crew, Crew like partied really hard and everything, but like, yeah, like a lot of what Motley Crue was doing was for theatrics. It was like the same thing as what Manson was doing. They wanted to look crazy because they knew that they would get noticed if they looked crazy, and they just fucking did crazy shit. But anyways, before we get too off topic, Charlie, what game did you struggle with the most growing up? like trying to beat, or like maybe that you never beat?
A game?
Yeah.
God, that's a hard one. If I was a completionist then. That is a hard one. I'm trying to think of the first game I haven't
Because we were
beat.
talking about like we were just talking about like how like we both had games where like we either just had like a point in the game where it was just either too difficult or too difficult to a point where we damn near crashed out.
That didn't
I
really
don't know if
happen
that helps.
until one of the original Dark Souls. I didn't really play games like that. I didn't struggle bus with really any kind of game until then. I walk up and a boss just stomps you in the head and you're like, oh god. And then you'd learn to dodge or die.
Hmm.
And then I fell in love ever since. The more difficult a game, the more fun I have. Because we had the Zelda games, but the bosses weren't really that difficult. Can't even really consider a Game Boy Advance game I can't even remember the last time I played a Game Boy Advance game that was really challenging. Let's see. I guess if I had to pick a thing I struggled, does the water temple in Ocarina of Time count?
Yeah, I was gonna say when you were like nothing in Zelda's really that hard. I'm like except the water temple, and I said and even that's not hard.
It's not the boss, it's just the
It's just
temple
a
itself.
pain to get through because there's just a lot of backtracking. Go do this now. Go do this now. Go do this now. Go do this. It's like it's not the worst thing ever to play. Like you can figure it the fuck out, but like it's still.
I wouldn't really call it difficult, it's just tedious and annoying. Definitely a lot of backtracking. It did take me like 8 hours to get through it, which was a lot longer than any other temple. Definitely not a speed run by any means. I'm trying to think of another game. I can't really think of another game that was that challenging. I did go on a run of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle trying 100% missions at one point.
That's a good one.
The one I've City Escape I 100%ed multiple times. Getting every ring, getting everything you need.
Yeah, that's just a classic level. People love that fucking level, man.
Uh,
I remember
the hardest
being
part was
a
the running
kid.
backwards from the truck, getting
Y-
all the rings.
Yeah, and not knowing where they're coming from until you have it kind of memorized, where they're coming out right, they're coming out left. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's definitely one that I remember getting very young. I remember I had a Dreamcast and my mom got me that, and fucking
The,
that's all I did. Just play
the biggest
Dreamcast.
issue is like the Devil Chow Garden in Dreamcast is different from the GameCube version. They actually took that little cave out for some reason.
Oh, really?
It's in the back. They completely changed the map of it. That bothered me for years, and still kind of bothers me. It was just an unnecessary removal. That and Dreamcast was just the most breakable system on the planet. You could put a computer game or a PlayStation game in a Dreamcast, and it might actually run.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what made it so cool, and it was like it definitely had insane graphics as well for the time period, like in
Oh, it
comparison.
did. That's why they made it compatible with a lot of different stuff. They had a unique memory for it. They had the little Tamagotchi insert thing that you could play a game on and then plug it in.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite systems of all time. was Dreamcast. I loved it. That was one of my very first ones too.
I think my first one was a SNES. That was my. And I didn't really have one though. Stayed at my grandmother's, but got it at a garage sale for like $15.
Yep.
Came with Duck Hunt. I still have it downstairs. The gun still works just fine.
The blaster.
Yep, still works. Yep. My aunt responses are a little delayed because I'm currently running through Diablo stuff. Trying not to die. These very angry demons are trying to rip my head off. Okay, there we go.
Shit. Tell you another game that frustrated me as an adult. It's fun. I like it. I like the way it's set up. I think that it's made well. Is like Ghosts and Ghouls and Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh yeah, the most challenging part about that game is to beat it. You have to beat it twice.
Yeah, to actually get the screen, like, cause you can go through the whole thing, until it restarts. But then, yeah, you gotta go through it again to actually get the screen that fucking says you beat it.
I've done it twice, and I'll probably never do it again. It literally took like 6 hours.
Did you do it on NES or did you do it on SNES?
The SNES, I think it was the. I believe so.
I think that's Ghosts and Ghouls. That's Super Ghosts and Ghouls.
Let's see. It's not the. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really don't remember.
Yeah, we should make Will play that on fucking live stream, because Will's never
Right.
played it. That would be
Talk about,
hilarious.
Like a rage-inducing. Like,
Oh
if you
my
get through it,
God.
more power to you.
Dude, if you get past level 2, I'll send you fucking $10.
It's pretty rage-inducing. It's not the hardest game. It's just it's pattern recognition.
Oh, but it's shitty though, because if you get one fucking
Oh,
little thing of timing off, you're fucked.
Ghosts and Goblins, and Ghouls and Goblins. It's a game, all right. It's a side scroller. It's kind of like an adventure game. You start with the guy in some armor. If you get hit, then you lose your armor. You get hit again, you're dead.
That's it. You get 2 hits.
And then you can get things to get it back, but the problem is you have to go through each level, and I guess it was like a Souls-like before Souls were a thing.
It's a side scroller. It's kind of like Mario, but it's got weird slowdown, and on top of all, like, everything else that's wrong with it, they make it challenging. Like, they rush you at certain times where you're like, fuck. It's a good one though. You should definitely we should get you to get Retro Arch. We'll have Connor walk you through how to do that, and we'll get the ROM for you, and that could be a fun little stream for you to do.
It'll definitely raise your blood pressure, so.
Even if you were ever over here, you could play it over here. We could just do a stream over here too. We get drunk on stream, and you could play fucking Super Ghouls and Ghosts and lose your mind.
I definitely would not recommend starting it drunk.
Oh, dude, that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
You ain't never beaten this shit.
It's doable. I've played through the playthrough once a couple times, but I've only like went through it twice, and that was like spending an afternoon doing it. It was not the easiest thing ever. It was a pain in the ass, and died dozens and dozens of times in between. It was not. It's not an impossible game. It's just challenging.
And it's patience. You needed patience. If you
Yeah.
don't have patience, you're fucked.
Well, it's not a speed run. You can't. If you
No.
go into the idea of it was speed running, you're just gonna die.
Yeah. No doubt. If you try to rush this shit, yeah, you're gonna overextend, you're gonna go too far, and then bang, you're gonna be dead, then you're gonna have to do it again, then do it again, then do it again. Like, yeah, fuck that.
I've died more times in that game than I've lived.
All right. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Go take a dump.
I'm going the wrong way.
I don't know why the fuck I'm in the forest. I don't even need to be here right now.
What game are you playing?
Link to the Past.
No. I don't think I played that one.
It's my favorite. This is the whole reason I love Zelda, is this one.
Say like Ocarina and Twilight are my two. Skyward Sword makes me want to headbutt a belt sander while it's plugged in and running. Say 220 grit at least.
I am going to fire up something else, though.
To the mind's eye. Let's go.
Let me see how long Fortnite's got to update. If it's not gotten forever, I might just fire Fortnite.
2.5 weeks.
Ugh. Mine shouldn't be that bad. No. We are not doing this on the live stream. I'm not that stupid. Follow me, set me free. Dude, that's gonna be stuck in my fucking head now. This fucking City Escape.
Yep. It just lives there.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. God damn it.
I had the wrong sigil on. That's dumb. I'm using an ability that has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Oh, fuck. I think my camera just cut out. Are we back? Shit. Can y'all hear me?
Nope. Most definitely cannot.
We back. Fortnite's at 5%, so I will play retro until that is done. Fuck it, I'll play a little Punch Out.
Talk about another game with pattern recognition.
Oh yeah. It's a banger. Fucking Punch Out is like one of my favorites. Hands down. It just like there's something satisfying about it when you fucking figure out somebody and you just piece somebody up. It's pretty fucking funny.
There's also the challenges where you gotta beat them in the alternate modes. Like beat so and so with nothing but body shots or something.
There we go. Sweet. Alright, Punch Out coming up. Oh, are you fucking serious? It's being funny. I just played you the other night. Don't be like this.
Mephisto's mad.
Oh my god. Fine, I'll take Super fucking Mario World. It's fine.
There it is.
Guess
That's
I'll
rough.
continue where I left off. That was pathetic. I just let him fall on my head. Ah. I'm about to go have to fucking work till like fucking 4 in the morning. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yep. I start work at 4 in the morning, so.
Oh my god. Oh, you fucking bitch. I had it too. Fuck. Alright. Much longer on Fortnite? At 18%. Fuck it. I'm playing my horsey game. If anybody hasn't played this yet, I highly recommend it. The horsey game. Oh, fuck. You like breed and bet on horses and shit. If this'll work, Jesus. Close the program. Firm. Fucking. Jesus. Guess I'll try DVD again. Everything has just been running like shit for me today.
I'm beginning to think that Will might have passed away in the toilet.
He may have. He may have went out like Elvis. He's a big dude. He grunts a lot, you know. And when
That
things don't
protein powder
work, they
can't
don't
help.
work. He's always pushing and pulling and grunting and...
Has he plugged his protein powder yet? would be the prime opportunity.
It's actually firing this time. Sick. Yay. Yippee skippy.
Just oh, hit the doorway. Gotcha.
I am back.
He lives.
Charlie thought you died on the toilet.
He'd be safe to assume that.
I'm sure all that protein powder doesn't help. Say this is a prime opportunity for you to plug your protein powder.
You know what might fix the issue?
X-Lax.
More protein powder.
I was gonna say broccoli, asparagus. Cheerios seems to be a cure for everything nowadays.
Oh yeah, with the fiber and everything. Yeah. Actually, caffeine does a decent amount with it as well.
Specifically
Especially like
coffee.
Yeah.
Espresso. Espresso, Drano, they're basically the same thing, except one's for people.
Yeah.
He thinks he's people. That's what I always say to my dog. He thinks he's people. Don't you stupid.
Oh. This is a great helmet. Just got a really lucky pull.
So now, Willie, I figured out how to get you in the stream. So from now on, when I throw up the stream, since you got a cam and since you want to be in it, I can throw you in the stream.
Yeah.
Act scared, Will. What?
My reaction good? You told me that.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Get real close to the screen and make a scared face, because then I'm gonna make that the thumbnail. Seriously, get close to the screen and go, ah! There we go. Cool. You gave me just enough time. I can clip that. That'll be the stream. Ah, it's Mike! Everybody run for your life!
Downloading. Screamed up on my PC. I'm just gonna hurry it up.
You missed.
Oh, he got you.
Yes, he did. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. William, I need your assistance.
Why did you do
Because I can't rely on DVD randos. Come save the stream. And fucking help me get some clips. Some clips. Gonna put some clips in.
Oh,
I'm gonna put some clips in.
Can't say that shit with this straight.
I've been insta clips yet.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna get it all up in yo clip. Get it up in yo clip with my clip. With my clip. Gonna put it in with my clip. I'm gonna put some clip in.
Yeah, give me a sec. I got again downloading one more.
Thank God. He just put his clip in.
Gonna put it in.
He's gonna put his VH all up on y'all's clip. That is crazy. If anybody has never seen Wanderlust, watch Wanderlust. At least once.
It's just that.
Just for that fucking scene.
That's the best part of the whole movie.
Oh my God. Again, the rest of the movie's funny, but like that part is like the part you're gonna stop and rewind and be like, wait, he said fucking what? William,
I
are you
wonder
gonna come
how
save
many
me?
takes they had to make just for him to get it right. Yeah, I'm at. You know, that's just one last thing. Yeah, I'm firing it up right now.
Sick. Save the clips.
I'm gonna put it in.
I'm gonna put my clip in. I'm gonna clip you. Get it all up in your clip. Do the face and get close to the screen.
yeah,
I'll
what's
clip
up?
this. You ready? Get it. Get it.
It's like,
Oh, I'm fixing to clip you. I'm gonna clip you. Get it all up in your clip. Get it up in your clip with my clip.
hey man, everything all right? Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? So stupid.
For the record, he doesn't say clips in the movie, but we're gonna omit that.
No, he says dick. He's gonna put his dick in.
You want to take a piece of my dick?
He said, I'm gonna pop off a piece of my dick. It's so terrific.
All right, send me an invite.
It'll let me. Join request can't be sent. Player is already in full. There we go. Weird.
What you talking about? I'm already here.
Can't sit here.
Seat's taken.
Seats taken. Little bastards. So mean to Forrest. Seats taken.
Are you stupid or something?
Stupid is as stupid does. He said, I'd like to see that. And he bends over and moons the president. He's like, oh shit. He's like, he did get shot in the ass.
He's like, damn, son.
That's another good one. That's another good one. Fucking Forrest Gump. You tricked a special needs man into raising your child after he gave you his heart, and he ran around on him.
Hi, Forrest. Now that I have the most contagious disease known to man, I'm finally ready to have pity sex with you. Okay, Jenny, and I'll go ahead and raise the AIDS baby. Oh, it's great. He's after you, Steve. Run! Run! Yeah, he was invisible. He was going after you in that main building. Coming right at you. You saw it.
Dude, I don't even fear these little bell ringers. I can see them.
Ding ding.
Yeah, he quit fucking with me.
Oh, at least I was able to warn you. Where could he be?
And then I like that part when she's like singing and she's all naked, and he's like, "Look how beautiful she looks." And it's like, dude, she's naked in front of everybody right now. I'm like, and he's all like,
What are you talking about?
in fucking Forrest Gump.
Yeah, oh, and he was like in the guitar and everything. Yeah, but he was.
Yeah, when she's doing nude guitar.
He just comes up and starts wailing on the guy.
It's a pallet. Come on, Twitch TV. I'm at a pallet.
I'm pushing. Nah, I'm too far. Man, come on, dude. I was trying to commit to it. Damn thing wouldn't sabotage fast enough. That's so stupid. God damn it, dude. What's it hanging over there?
Not good.
I'm hanging slightly to the left.
My balls itch and I can't reach him because my shoulder's being pinned back by a hook.
Dude, my sack is stuck up against my freaking thigh and I want to get it up. I want to impale it, but I can't. Yeah!
Fuck. Go.
Bro, where are you going after me for? Fuck you. He's just straight tunneling me. Rando pallet stunned him.
Let's go, go, let's go, go, go. Come on. Move.
Yeah, he's gonna tunnel my ass.
I'm gonna try. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Why are you being so mean to me?
He thinks you're cute. He wants to take you to prom.
He doesn't want to. I don't want to give him my booty. He can't have it.
He is on the way. He is on the way. Come with me, come with me. Okay. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here for a minute.
Yeah. That one's done. Here's one over here somewhere. Oh, he's coming. Fucking twat.
He's coming.
God damn it, come on. He missed twice. Get fucked, asshole.
You cracked me up.
It's not my fault that he gets shot.
Go get Miss Kitty Loves or whatever. Fuck! Shit! That's it. Good luck. Yep. Ugh.
like it's over for them, so might be a hatch attempt. So I know he's gonna try to use her as bait. Okay, Steve, this is it. Oh shit. I'm gonna attempt a hatch escape. Fuck, dude, he beat me to it. Fuck off, dude. Alright. He might let me go. I don't know if he's gonna be a fuckhead or if he's gonna be cool. You let me go.
Shut up, Will.
Steve, shut up.
Spirit. Nope, not even close. You thought. Nope, I'm out. You thought. Stupid. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. First hit. You ain't shit. Come on, I will play more. Nope, you thought I was that dumb. Alright, now you got me. Finally. It's a gen and a half they got done.
The fuck, dude? She popped up out of nowhere. Oh, oh. Fuck all that shit. Oh, dude, she just appeared out of nowhere. That was scary. No, not the basement. Are you kidding me? Come on, don't let me get the second. Motherfucker, dude! Damn randos. Hey, get back here and heal me. Hey. Yeah, there you go. You all had one job. Oh, my knee.
That's it. I'm out. Bring it home, Willie.
Rando's not really giving me much hope. Haven't really.
I sent John a clip where me and him were playing, and I sent him the clip, and he was like, "Hey!" And I go, "You're famous!" Oh, fuck. Shit, I skipped past again. God damn it, I gotta stop doing that. It's fucking hard because you just automatically just go continue, continue. Let me into the next match.
We're working on the last gen. I will leave her behind. Nope. Fuck you. Sorry. I made it. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know you. I will leave you behind. I'll do one more game.
괜찮아. 이건 꿈이야.
Fucking ring chick. The ring chick. Another appear in an instant one.
I'm not that far from it.
Somebody's coming.
Yes, you're off the hook.
Dive. Jesus. I'm getting the one by the gallows. I'm getting the fuck away from this bitch. Oh, are you serious? She like teleported, then teleported right back. That's such fucking bullshit. She literally disappeared. I jumped the pallet. She came right back. That's such fucking dog shit. Whatever.
she's on me. Oh, she's mooring me. What? She's mooring me on the first hook? What the fuck? I haven't even been hooked, and she already moored me. Alright, I'm done with that.
Yeah, sometimes you just get your butt split. And that's what happened.
Well, listen, I am going to go ahead and hop off and get ready to go lift, but I will talk to you later, alright?
Alright, later, pal. I'll holler at you later.
Later.
You played Diablo, Charlie? Charlie. Hello. I don't know if you're on mute or what, I can't hear you. Or if you fell asleep. But either way it goes, I'm going to wrap the stream here, guys. But I will see you guys in the next one.